The second you face another southpaw, you are not the special fighter anymore. Your angles are gone. Your footwork is mirrored. Every edge you built against orthodox opponents means nothing. And if you do not have a specific system for this matchup, you are just swapping chins and hoping for the best. In the next minutes, I am giving you 5 tactics built specifically for when you are squared up with another lefty. Not adjustments from your orthodox game, not guesswork. A complete system that works from round 1. No filler. Let us build it. I put 2 southpaws together in sparring last week. Both technically solid, both comfortable against orthodox partners. The round fell apart within the first 30 seconds. Neither one had a system for this matchup. They were both just throwing, hoping something landed. That is exactly what this video fixes. Here is the problem nobody explains. When you fight an orthodox opponent, you have a built-in structural advantage. The open stance geometry creates angles they have never trained against. The confusion factor is real. The lane to their chin with your left cross is cleaner than anything they deal with in same stance sparring. Step in front of another southpaw, and every single one of those advantages cancels out. The confusion is gone. They know your angles because they throw the same ones. The open stance left cross lane exists for both of you at the same time. Neither fighter has an automatic geometric edge. The fighter with a system wins. Let us build yours. Tactic 1 is the foundation everything else is built on. When you are squared up with another lefty, whoever gets their right lead foot to the outside of the opponent's right lead foot first controls the angle of the entire exchange. The outside foot position opens your left cross lane and simultaneously closes theirs. Evidence: when your right foot is outside their right foot, your hips are angled toward their center line. Your left cross has a clear path. Their left cross is now aimed across your body, a longer, weaker angle that is harder to land clean and easier to defend. I had a southpaw student who was getting outworked in every same stance sparring session. We filmed 3 rounds and watched him back. Every single exchange started with his foot on the inside, directly across from his opponent's foot. He was fighting from the wrong position on every punch. We drilled the outside step for 2 sessions. His control of same stance sparring changed immediately. What this means for you, before you think about which punch to throw, get the right foot outside. That is the first question you answer at the start of every single exchange. Lead foot outside, every engagement. That is the first priority, and every tactic that follows depends on getting this right. Tactic 2 is about where the jab goes. When you are squared up with another lefty, both jabs are on the same side, right hand against right hand. Throwing straight down the middle creates a simultaneous exchange. Your jab lands, their jab lands. Nobody wins that trade over a full fight. The jab aimed at the outside of the opponent's right shoulder angles off the center line and opens your left cross without creating a mutual exchange. When the jab lands on the outside of the right shoulder, the opponent's body rotates away from the center line. Their left cross now has to travel across their own body to reach you. Yours has a clean, direct path. When the jab lands on the outside of the right shoulder, the opponent's body rotates away from the center line. Their left cross now has to travel across their own body to reach you. Yours has a clean, direct path. Example: watch any elite level same stance fight and track where the controlling fighter's jab lands. It is never through the middle. It angles to the outside of the lead shoulder every time, until the opponent is constantly resetting and never throwing clean. What this means for you: every jab you throw in a same stance fight means a specific target, the outside of the right shoulder. That target is what changes the jab from a mutual exchange into a controlling weapon. Middle jab in a same stance fight is a mutual destruction agreement. Stop signing. Outside shoulder, every jab, no exceptions. Getting the lead foot and the jab right are your foundation. But if you do not know the specific direction to move after you land, you are still walking into a knockout. I will show you exactly why in Tactic 5. Tactic 3 is the money counter when you are squared up with another lefty. And most southpaws never drill it because they are always preparing for orthodox opponents. When the opponent jabs, their left cross lane opens briefly. Their right shoulder rotates forward and their chin follows. Evidence: the jab is a commitment. In a same stance fight, every time the opponent commits to a jab, they are briefly exposed on the same side their jab travels from. Slipping outside that jab, head going to the green zone, foot stepping to 7 o'clock, puts you at the exact angle where the left cross has a direct line to the chin before they can reset. Example: the best counter fighters in same stance matchups do not try to out-jab the opponent. They wait. They let the jab come. Slip outside, left cross. That is the game plan. And it works because it is available on every single jab the opponent throws. When you are squared up with another lefty, every jab they throw is an invitation. Slip outside, left cross. Drill that sequence until there is no gap between the two movements. They are one motion, not two distinct. Slip outside, left cross. One motion. Build it. That drop is not a choice. Every time, no matter how tight the guard is. Point. Same stance fights tend to become head hunting wars because both fighters are focused on the mirrored head angles. Going to the body early breaks that pattern completely. Evidence. When both fighters are locked in at head level, the guard is high and tight. A right hook to the body, specifically to the left side, the spleen or floating rib, pulls the guard down reflexively. That drop is involuntary. It happens even when the fighter knows it is coming, and the left cross following it to the now open head lands before the guard can recover. Once you have forced their guard down with those body shots, they are going to get desperate. They are going to fire back with everything they have, and the one punch they are reaching for is the left cross. That is when Tactic 5 becomes your life insurance policy. Before Tactic 5, drop a comment right now. Have you ever had a same stance fight fall apart on you? Tell me what round it went sideways. I read every one. And if this breakdown is working, subscribe. Every week is another guide built specifically for southpaw fighters. Now, the one tactic that ties the whole system together. Circling left when you are squared up with another lefty will get you knocked out, and nobody tells southpaws why. Point. In a same stance fight, both fighters' left cross is the power weapon. Circling left moves your head directly into the opponent's left cross path. Evidence. When you circle left, the same direction most fighters default to by training instinct, you are walking your chin onto the opponent's power hand. They do not need to create an angle. You are delivering yourself to the target. Circling right moves in the opposite direction, away from the opponent's left cross, toward the outside angle where your own left cross has a clean counterline. Every time you circle right, you are improving your position and degrading theirs. And after those body shots in Tactic 4 have made them desperate, they are throwing the left cross wild. Circle right and it misses by a mile. Example, in same stance championship fights, watch the footwork of the controlling fighter. They are constantly moving to their right, stepping off line to their right, resetting to their right. Every foot movement takes their chin away from the opponent's left hand, while positioning their own left hand for the counter. What this means for you? Circle right. Drill it until it is automatic. In a same stance fight, this direction is not a preference. It is the decision that keeps you upright and puts the opponent in trouble. Combine Tactic 1 and Tactic 5. Step the right lead foot outside, then circle right off the engagement. You are never where the opponent expects you to be. Your left cross is always finding a cleaner angle than theirs. That combination is the system that separates fighters who control same stance matchups from everyone else. Here is what I want you to carry out of this video. Same stance is not harder than fighting orthodox. It is different. The fighter who treats it like an orthodox fight brings weapons that do not work in this matchup. The fighter who builds a same stance system controls the fight before the opponent even figures out what is happening. Lead foot outside, jab to the shoulder, slip and cross, body first, circle right. 5 adjustments, 1 complete system. Every single one of them works from round 1 and compounds with every round that follows. That is the system. Drop a comment. Tell me which of these 5 tactics you are drilling first. I want to see it below. And if you want the next piece of the full southpaw system, the next video covers slipping the straight right hand and the left cross counter that follows. Every video connects. That link is right here. Hold the line, stay technical, keep putting in the work. We will see you in the next one.